What's up? What's up? What's up? Yes, we are back, and I'm so excited because I have a very good and dear friend who called into the studio tonight. And not only do I get to pick his brain about the topic that I talked about, that we're going to talk about for this entire week, but we get to learn a little bit what he is doing, and he is doing a lot. His name is Evin Gibson. What? He is an international internet recording artist, and he is doing a lot. He just released his new single. He's with a new label. And he's got so much going on. What's up, Evin?
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Oh my goodness. Listen, I'm so excited because, see, you guys don't know this, but I've known Evin for quite a few years now. And every time I meet this guy, he is so full of energy. He's so humble, but the brother has done so much. And I am like super soaked and super honored that I've got you on the line right now because you've got so much that's going on. You're in a new record label, which is cool. You got your new single that is out, which is cool. So I'm going to jump right into it. Tell us about your new record label.
Well, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. The new label I'm with is S.A.N.S Entertainment, and it's just a wonderful label. The S.A.N.S Entertainment, which is S.A.N.S, stands for Shine and Never Stop. How cool is that, right?
Oh my gosh, I love that. Shine
Isn't that
and
cool?
never stop. Oh my gosh, that's cool.
And I think, yeah, I know. I think that defines me. You know, when you have a passion to do something,
Yes.
you want to continue to do it and continue to put it out there and shine
Yes.
and never stop. So I love that name of the label right off the bat. But they're really passionate about putting out some great music, and they're releasing my first single with them called "What You Want Right Here," a song I wrote, and I'm just really excited to get it out to the world and let them hear it and see what they feel about it, and get some good energy, good love energy out there.
I love it. I love it. Let me tell you something. This, like I said, this guy is so freaking wonderful. I've actually done video interviews with him when we had a talk show called Coffee Time, and he was on it. And also to my birthday bash. So we go back a long way.
Way back.
Way back. Way back. And so for you guys that don't know, Taking Off with Evin Gibson, my God, I love that show. I remember it was airing, and I didn't realize that you was like someplace that was 3 hours or 2 hours behind or whatever. And I called you up and I'm like, your show is on! And you woke up out of your bed and you're like, hey, DeeDee, yeah. I was like, this guy is so cool. Oh my goodness, you've done so much and you've come so far. And I know you said you got your new single out. So can you tell me like a little history about this song? Like what is it about? What, the name, why is it popping and all this other good stuff?
Okay, well, this song is about something that I love to write about, which is love and heartbreak, and then happiness and comfort as well. This song, What You Want Right Here, it's about somebody who has grown to feel a little bit resentment about love, and they're blocking. They put on this big, facade, this strong cover, and I'm just saying, I want to break that cover and just hold you in my arms and make you feel love again, and let you know everything you want is right here. But it has a really good little vibe to it, and so many people experience that, especially in these days and times. People feel that you know how it is right now. I don't know.
Yeah. COVID has us
so
all
sad.
stressed out. Oh my God, COVID.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah.
Ooh, honey.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But I'm just trying to find that little block of energy to put in there, give somebody some comfort in some way, So I think What You Want Right Here is that track that does that for you. So I'm really happy about it, and we have some EDM version of it coming out as well later on this year. So I'm really excited about it.
I love it. I love it. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna play that song, "What You Want," right
Oh,
here, right
cool,
now.
cool.
And
Yeah.
I know you guys are gonna love it. I actually listened to it before we started the interview, and I fell in love with it. So I know you guys are gonna
Oh,
love it, and I know my inboxers are gonna tell me that they love it too because they are so truthful, and I already know I have. I just know they're gonna love it. So let's go ahead and play that song. Let's play that right now. When we come back, I do want to talk to you a little bit. How are you dealing, trying to get your music out there? And then we've got literally this pandemic going on. So I definitely would like to ask you that. And then I'm going to go ahead and bring you in on the question of the week.
cool. All right.
That and more. We're going to go ahead and listen to the song. It's called "What You Want," right here by Evin Gibson. Wood.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You got the eyes of a stone cold killer. What's up? What's up? What's up? Yes, this is your girl DeeDee Walker Live, and I've got Evin Gibson on the line. Wood. And oh my goodness, we were doing a lot of behind the scenes talking, and I didn't take notes like I should have. But we talked about some good stuff that I definitely want you guys to hear this. I mean, Evin has a lot going on, which I think is super fantastic. Not only do you got your new single that's coming out, and as you guys heard it, I know you guys loved it. Matter of fact, I'm already getting pops in my inboxes saying they loved it. So you people are
thank you.
loving
Thank you.
it, and I
Thank
am
you
like
so
so.
much.
I'm so honored that you like allowing us to go ahead and play your music and interview you. And I do have to ask you this because we're 2020 alone is just like just one thing after the other, just one thing after the other. And but yet and still you're still out there doing what you need to do to get your
Mhm.
single and stuff like that. What advice can you give to people during this time that has so many projects out there, and then COVID came and it just like blew your mind? What advice can you give them?
COVID for me was just, it was actually, it was very cathartic, actually. It was a cathartic release of a lot of things, and it allowed me to sit around and rethink things and put things in perspective and learn different things and try different things. And actually, and this is how I view everything in life, there it can be as negative as you let it, as you allow it to be. So this time we're not going to be able to go back and get this time back. So while we're in this time and while we have some downtime or some questionable gray area of time, we should use that and strengthen things that we said we wanted to learn or do. There's so many different so many different things that we have that we can latch on to, and so many different ways that we can learn different things or do different things to grow us as people. And look at, and not even just in talent, like, some people like to draw, paint, different things that you can do with your time to
Right,
occupy your
right.
time, to keep your mind from focusing on what's going on outside the world. But not even that. Now is a great time to challenge yourself, to start looking at other people unlike yourself, and try and put yourself in their shoes and just concentrate on that just in this moment, so that when everything starts moving back into place, you have a different perspective of life and of the people around you and how to treat people, because we can lose sight of that so easily being boxed in. And when we're always on the go, we forget to, appreciate people around us for being different, for being who they are, because without differences and without different people, the world wouldn't be going around. So
Oh
um,
yes.
I,
Yeah.
I definitely would say, it's all about just challenging your mind to grow and in any way imaginable, and keeping it positive and not dwelling on anything negative, because it's your choice to dwell on the negative things that we got going on here, or still remembering this is still time, it's still happening. Grab a hold of something and grow it and make it grow, you know?
I love it. I love it. I love that. That is awesome.
Thank you.
And one of the things that I was saying to Evan behind the scenes was that he is such I just feel like you're just a humble person inside and out. You've got
Thank you.
so much that is going on with you, and all the stuff that you got going on with you, you still seem to keep everything so grounded, and your personality seems to just
I
be
try.
the same. I like from the very day I met you, I felt like I was like not only friend but family, and that was from day one. And to this day, I would see you out in public, and you could be busy. I could tell your mind is preoccupied because when you're out there, you try to get all of the stuff done. Sometimes you're just like you're in a certain zone, but you would cut that zone and be like, "Hey, how you doing?" and make me feel so welcome. And then you'd be like, "Okay, I gotta go." And it's like that. I can appreciate that about you.
Thank you so much. And I try my best. That's who I am, honestly. I just I refuse to dive into the negative side. Sometimes people are like, "You're too nice," and I don't feel like I'm too nice. I feel like I'm just me. But honestly, my job is not to make somebody feel bad. My job is to make you feel good. That's how I feel, and
I
I take
love it.
that seriously. So
I
I
love
love
it.
it, and I will. And let me just say this, while we're in the interview, I really, really thank you and appreciate you so much because everything you said, it shows in the things that you've done to support me. And a lot of people don't realize how important support is for an artist. You don't know what an artist really feels inside about themselves or about what they do. That when you got people who really appreciate it and show it, and that is what you have done since the moment I met you. You have been
Oh,
really supportive, and that's why I didn't even hesitate when the single came out. I was like, oh, I got to be on the show because you're
yes.
so supportive, and I
Thank
love it.
you. Thank
And
you.
you're just the same. I love it. So humble. I really, really appreciate it. You've been a part of so much that I've done. So thank you so much for that, and I mean that really
Oh,
seriously.
thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You're gonna bring tears. Listen, I'm gonna before we go, oh my goodness, like all I was gonna do is put a song on, and it was gonna come back. I'm gonna talk about the question of the day. But before we even do that, I wanted to talk about taking off with Evin Gibson because folks are inboxing me and they're like, "What's going on with that? Are there shows out there that they can actually see? And like, what's the outcome? What's going on with that?"
Well, all the characters from the show I still talk to periodically, so that's always crazy. But I do not know if everybody's doing different things right now. But right now we're not bringing new episodes out. But we will probably be revisiting it in the future. But online, it may be an episode or two online. Unfortunately, that may be all that there is. But definitely, if we do it, we'll reboot it, and it'll be something even more powerful and
Ooh,
more
honey,
structured. Yeah,
I can't
if
wait.
we got to do it, hey,
I
yeah,
can't wait. Oh my
yeah.
goodness. For those who do not know what we're talking about, it's called Taking Off with Evin Gibson. It's a reality show based on Evin Gibson's life and his trials and tribulations of making it to the next level of where he wants to accomplish. And it is called Taking Off with Evin Gibson. You can actually, like he said, you can catch it on YouTube. Just put in Taking Off with Evin Gibson. Subscribe, and go ahead and watch, like he said, those two episodes. And let's go ahead and cross our fingers. And maybe if we hear the voice of the people, they'll go ahead and they'll revamp it, and we'll be like,
Hey,
"Yay!"
hey, 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 if it's what the people want, yeah, of course.
Talking about the question of the week. So now, if you caught your spouse, not your spouse, but a good friend of yours, and you caught them cheating, would you be like, it ain't my business? Or would you be like, I'm snitching? Or would you be like, if you don't say something, I'm going to say something. So I'm sitting here twiddling my thumbs and my fingers because I got Evan on the line right now, and I definitely want to hear what he has to say. And already the inboxes are like chomping, like, "What's Evan thing? What's Evan thing? Ooh, Evan juicy. Spill the tea. What you think?"
You know what? That is a good question. Honestly, whoa, scandalous. Honestly, if if I would, my friend and I, of course, would be my best friend. We're going to be close. So I would try my best I wouldn't have to tell because I would try my best to figure out, hey, what's going on? Let's be open about it. You can talk to me. You can confide in me about whatever. Everybody say I'm a vault. Says I'm a vault. When you talk to me, it ain't going nowhere. So I'm going to get to the bottom of it, try to figure out what's the best solution to help my friend while we're doing this. And hopefully I can encourage him to talk to him or her to talk to their spouse about it. And they go from there. So I don't have to say anything. But that's a deep question because I don't want to be in the middle of it. But also, you got to keep in mind. You got to keep in mind. This is 2020. They may have a little understanding.
Right? They may have that. Look. They might have an entanglement.
Okay. What are we underestimating something here? They may have their own little situation set up. She know about it. Got her own. So hey, I'm not going to get in the middle of that. But I will talk to my friend and find out what's going on because my friend's happiness is paramount to me. If you happy, I'm your friend. I'm happy. That's cool with me. So
right.
That's a tough one. I'm sure I'll be friends with my friend's lover or whatever. So hey, but I'm not getting nobody in the middle of nobody's stuff.
Yeah, it's like I would say my maiden name is Bennett and I ain't in it. Okay.
Hey. But I'll try and see what's going on if I can help my
whatever
friend,
way that you can. I love it. I love it.
Any way possible, yeah. But boy,
it's juicy, right? It's juicy.
It's good juicy.
Ooh, honey. Oh, look. Evan said I gotta take another sip of my wine on this one. Okay.
So funny. That's exactly what I'm holding right now. But,
okay.
I digress.
I love it. I love it. So I hate this because it's like the ending of the show, but I'm so glad that you called in. You are super awesome. I love your new single that you got going out. I wish you the best on it. It's you guys. I want you guys go out and support. It's a new single by Evin Gibson. It's called "What You Want Right Here," and it's awesome. And congratulations on your new record label, which is Shine and Never Stop. I like that. S.A.N.S. That's awesome.
Yes.
That is freaking awesome. So they knew what they were doing when they made that. So I wish I wish you the best of luck in the future and in your career. And definitely, your home is here. So whenever you want to come back and give us the 411 of what's going on with you, you are more than welcome. So I want to say thank you so much.
I'm about it. Thank you so much. And check out www.evingibson.com. That's where you'll see all the updates very soon. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear that? www.evingibson.com. Check it out. And I'll also post it on my social medias as well. You can also find DeeDee on Facebook, and it's the only DeeDee Walker. And I will go ahead and put that on my social media, which is Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course YouTube and all that other good stuff. So I'll make sure I put that out there so you guys can see it, so you can go directly to Evan's website so you can see what he's got going on, the 411, until he comes back here and spill the tea and then talk about a little tea too. Okay?
Hey. Down.
Thank you so much for coming on. And I just want to go ahead and shout out to everybody and thank you for listening to the show. You guys are freaking awesome. I definitely have to shout out to my inboxers because they keep me going with their stories that they love telling me and allowing me to share with everybody. And of course, my special guest for tonight, which is Evin Gibson. So everybody, I have one more thing to say, and this is the most important thing of anything, and that is, I love you, man. Wood.